What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Hustle with JesseW, and today we got a nice day trading recap. Another home run day, traded LMPX. Well, guys, today, a smile on my face, another home run day. That's 3 home run days in a row. I'm super pumped up, looking forward to 2020 because it's like all this trading stuff has finally clicked for me. I've learned, to control my emotions. I've learned the easiest part of trading is learning the technical analysis part. Like, that is the easiest part of trading, honestly. The hardest part has been always for me and everyone I've ever spoken to, the emotional side of trading. And I've dug into my stats. I've figured out when I should not be trading, when I should sit on my hands, etc., when I should be clicking that button and sticking to plans. And when I stick to my plans, it's working out fairly well, small losses, big winners. And then today, LMPX has gone absolutely insane, guys. Like, look at this. And I have these trades, all of them live recorded for you. This thing has gone from $20 all the way to a high day of $42.79. That is a beast move. This is a recent IPO stock. And look at this daily. It is wild. Like, this thing was at $4 and change the other day. Like, literally, on December 5, this thing had a high day of 543. And today's high day is 42.79. This thing is a beast. Take a look at this 5-minute chart. Look how clean these setups have been, guys. Look how clean these setups have been. Hold the 20, push up to 30. 30 resistance, break up over 30, pulls back into 30, holds that area and makes a move. I traded this stock in here on this move, and I traded it on this pullback here. I got long and took profits off in this move, and I'm done. That's it. I am completely done. My accuracy on this week has been truly something that I am personally extremely proud of. And we're going to go ahead and jump right into these trades. I have the live trade recaps. We're going to go over all of those. It's just 2 trades. But what I'm really happy with is the fact that my share size was extremely small. Remember, I've hit a home run day today. That means I've made over $400 today. And my biggest position was 50 shares. That's for all the furus out there that tell you, oh, you need 500 shares minimum size to make $100 in day trading. That's a bunch of garbage. I made $200, a little bit over $200 on 50 shares today. And then I took a second trade, right, with a little bit smaller risk and not a better entry, but a little bit smaller risk and smaller share size. And I made another $200+. Like, this is just awesome, guys. So my first trade on this was we pushed up, made this high here to 30, and we pulled it in. Let me see. Can you see that? Let me make this a little smaller. And we pulled it into VWAP, and I got long in here at $27 and change and just started peeling off profits as we started to break out. And that was a solid trade. And all these are live, recorded. Then we halted on the way down. And when we halted on the way down, I immediately said, if in the chat room, I'm in, if this thing gaps down out of the halt and we stick it in front of $30, which is this previous high in VWAP, it's gonna have space to make a move. Now, I didn't take that trade because I was still unsure if I was gonna take another trade. I had just booked $200. It's Friday. I've had a hot week. I was like, I might just be protective here, but it did the move. And then when we came right back down here again to VWAP, I said, I have to get back into this thing. I'm going to just go smaller size. So I got smaller size in here at 31.50. I added a couple more shares up here at 32 and change. And then I took some profit off, actually in this candle here. So we tested VWAP here, tested VWAP here. We set a pivot here. And on this candle here, I got long. And then when we went up here to test that pivot, this pivot here at 37.50, I sold some 36 and 36.14s and lighting the bulk of my position size, the bulk, right? I had 33 shares, but I sold 20 shares, I believe it was 20 shares, up in here in $36 land, just because I wasn't sure, like we were struggling to break out of that 37.50. But I held on to a really small piece. I held on to 13 shares, And those 13 shares, believe it or not, made me another $100. And we broke out and I started taking profits. Right up here as we started to break out, my best take profit was $40.96. Okay, so now let's go ahead and jump into those live trades. But before we do, make sure you smash that like button for me. All right, if you enjoy watching live trades, smash that like button for me. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you've been told ever you need big share size to make money day trading, and I'm just proving to you that that's a bold-faced lie, smash the like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Now let's go ahead and jump right on into these live trades. I believe this is the first one. Yeah. So here we are, 50 shares at $27.83 cost basis. My stop is right underneath VWAP. So my stop is very small. I had a $1.30 stop here, okay? That was my risk, $1.30. Now I knew this thing has some gaps in the volume that I could very easily risk $2 here, okay? That I was fully aware of that. And that is why I only had 50 shares, because I did not want to get myself into 100 shares and be knowing that I can easily lose $2 a share here and maybe even get a little more slippage and my first trade of the day be down over $200 if I'm wrong. I didn't want that to happen. So I just got in there 50 shares and I said to myself, my risk here, I know where it is $1.30 a share. I know that I can lose potentially $2 a share with slippage. So I'm willing to risk $100. Now I'm willing to risk $100 here because I know that I can potentially make up to $300. However, I didn't make 300, I made 200. 1-2 risk reward ratio, not bad at all. I took the trade and here's how it develops. We see here we're holding above this VWAP and this 9 EMA. We're consolidating sideways on smaller volume than the push up. So that means it's just some passive selling going on. I'm looking to take profits, as we break over $30. I have my hard stop out, which I cancel. There we start to break up over $30. Now look at this. I have 50 shares. I'm up over $150 right now. That's awesome. Some people will tell you that, oh, you need 500 shares so that you can, scalp 20 cents and make $100. 50 shares, I'm up $150. Now I'm still holding my 50 shares. I am looking to scale out of this, but I'm, waiting to see if we get a push. I thought we might get a push like straight to $35 out of $30, but we don't. So right there I sell 25 shares right there. I sell them. Watch right here. I'm in at 24. Now I'm in at 24.76. Cost average 27.83. Sorry, it always takes a minute. I sold those 25 shares at $30.90 from 27.83. That's a nice take profit there. Now I'm holding on and looking to scale as we continue to push. I always like to scale out as we continue to push because you never know when you're going to get that hard rejection. So I like to book a little profit and be safe. I'd rather be a safe trader than a risky trader and not take profits as I go because I'm being greedy. Okay. So I have 25 shares left from 27.83 and I'm looking to see if we can get a pop over 32.50. Right there we go and test 32.50. We break it. High day is 32.63. I'm still in my 25 shares. Right here, I cancel my hard stop again in case we get a flush. And I want to bail out above break even, honestly, because we've already made a real nice move. So I'm expecting this to hold above 30. I don't want to see it under 30. If it breaks under 30, I'll stop out. There on that next push, 33.12. I sell out of my position and book $200 profit. It continues to push a little bit more. Then my next trade. Okay, so here you go. See, wow, it just made a new high, 43.30. This is the candle I was talking about. See, it came down here to VWAP, all right? And in front of this previous high, $30. I love how it's all lining up. And I immediately got long there, 31.50 on the bid. I put out a bid, it got filled. Just 25 shares. I do add another 8 shares to this. Right there, so I have 33 shares. 31.81 is my cost basis now. And now, like I said, I'm looking to see if we can break over 37.50 and extend. However, we start to struggle in that area, so I take the bulk of my profits off there. Which, I mean, it sucks. I left $100 on the table or so. So I could be sitting up $500 on the day had I been a little bit more patient. But I felt like I had to be safe there, and just, you know, take the bulk off there and then hold on to the very small piece for the extension move. So this is just nothing. We just continue on trading sideways there, and then we get the breakout. So this is a third. I mean, I was in this trade, guys. I was in this trade for how long? Right around 40 minutes. This is a long trade. Probably one of my longest trades in a while. So here we are. We're still trading sideways, you know, but I'm happy we're above VWAP. This is a 30-minute trade here, the remaining part of it. So we'll go ahead and fast forward some. We start to get this little perk to $35. I'm like, all right, cool. Let's see if we can get it up there to $37.50. Now, mind you, I'm in here at $31.81. That's my cost average on this. And my best take profit on this was $40.96. Now we start to get that move. See how we start to get stuck up there in front of $37.50? You see how we start to get stuck there at $37.50? We're nearing lunchtime at this point. Right now, as I film this, it's 12:18 p.m. So we're nearing lunchtime at this point. So I start to get a little fearful that we might stuff that $37.50 and get a nasty pullback, you know, down under 30. Maybe go down to $27.50. And maybe it'll hold up and then break out after lunch. But I had to be prudent and take some off there. I actually took the bulk off there. I mean, it's not a bad take profit. Guys, I'm taking profit at $36 from $31.95. So I'm not, sorry, from $31.80 something, I think it was, right? Yeah, $31.50. This is where I take off my $31.50. So $31.50s, and I'm taking them off at 36. You know, that's not a bad take profit at all for my bulk. So there I book $100 real quick. And now I'm holding on to 23 shares, and I'm wondering, damn, are we going to break out or not? So I stall out at $36 again there. $36.14 first take profit, $36 second take profit, because we're not breaking that $37.50. You see, we test $37.50 area 1, 2, 3 times, and we don't break it. Now finally here, it looks like we're about to go. I have 13 shares left, and I'm like, I wonder how much money I can make with 13 shares. And there we go. We start to test that. There we go. 38. And now we go. Look at this. That's a real nice clean move. The volume isn't increasing drastically, but I know that this thing can make moves. We're already making new highs right there. It looks like we're about to break $40. Right there, we tapped 40. Okay, we tapped 40 right there. I'm up $94 on 13 shares. I love this stuff. And I immediately start to put out a profit. I put out a profit target here on the ask. And as soon as we break through $40, I think that's when I get filled. Yeah, right there. Boom, I get filled. Oh, no, actually, I market ordered out on this one. And I got filled at $40.96. And it goes all the way to $41.51. So right there, that was a real nice, you know, look at that, $120. $116, $118, $120 on 13 shares. Come on now. That's awesome. Guys, it doesn't take a lot of shares to make good money. I'm sitting on a home run day today, and my biggest share size was 50 shares. Now, the reason why such small share size, like I explained at the start of the video, was because of the risk factor on this trade. You know, this could easily flush $2, $3, even $4 in a second. So I wanted to be very careful and not expose myself too much. And by being very careful, I still booked a nice $400+ a day. All right, guys, let me show you my orders here. I tried to buy this at 9:53 a.m. Right in here at, I think I had an order out at 25.50, but we kept hitting 26 and change and not pulling back in enough. So I didn't get a fill. So then I bought, I think it was, where's that, 10:01. So right in this candle here, when it pulled back in here on this one, right in this candle, I bought in 27.83. 27.83 right there. And I took profits 30.90 from 27.83. 33.12 from 27.83. Then I rebought at 31.50 on that other dip. and added at 32.79 and took profits at 36, 14, and at 36, and my best take profit at 40.96, almost 41 bucks. So pretty stoked about that. Well, I'm really happy with today. I'm really happy with the week. Let me know how you did. Drop it in the comment section below. Did you catch a piece of this LMPX? I have another video popping out today, and I'm working on a couple more videos for next week. Today we will have the Webull video come out at some point. I don't know if it's going to come out before. It'll probably come out before this video, actually. So check out Webull video. It's going to be out it was out a few minutes ago. So there you go. Boom. Check that out. I'll put it in the at the end of this video. You'll be able to click on it if you want to go ahead and see that video, so you can find out about Webull. It's way better than Robinhood. So check that one out, and you'll get a free stock just for opening up an account without even putting money in it, I'm told. And if you put $100 in your account, you get another free stock. So free stock is free money, and why not, right? Smash that like button for me, subscribe to the channel. Have yourself a great weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one.